Welcome everyone to the first race of the Samsung Series Season 2 here at Daytona. And as you can see, Caleb Campbell and Stuart Gratton are starting on the front row here at Daytona. TJ Smith is starting third, Justin Garza starting fourth, Eric Monaco starting fifth, starting sixth is Yumi Matsumoto. Starting seventh is Alexander Rose. Starting eighth is Isaac Nichols. Starting 10th is Taylor Corbin. Starting
Start your engine!
as there, thank you. Grand Marshal. Starting 10th is Derek Northam, and 11th Gorman, 12th Redmond, 13th Wyatt Quall. You see. And you can see where the rest of the drivers are starting. 45 teams have entered the season. Only 41 of them actually have drivers in them. So, here we go. Caleb Campbell and Stuart Gratton. Pace car. Pace car in. And green flag here at Daytona. Stuart Gratton's looking like looked like Stuart Gratton was going to be able to make the move for the lead, but Campbell going up the block Gratton, but here comes TJ Smith on the bottom to try to take the lead. Smith has Eric Monaco behind him in third. TJ Smith will take the lead, and he will lead lap 1 with Eric Monaco in second, and Alexander Rowe looking for third. Rowe has had a run under Monaco. He will go under him for second place. And on the bottom, you see there the 55. That's Taylor Corbin behind Rowe, and behind her is Andrew Gorman. And Rowe, he will get around the 6 of TJ Smith for the lead. At the top there, by Alexander Rowe's name, that R. Everybody who has that are by the rear, by the end of their name, is every single driver that is currently running for the Rookie of the Year award. So. Andrew Gorman, he's looking underneath Alexander Rowe for the lead, and he will get it coming out turn forward. Behind Andrew Gorman is the 13 of Wyatt Quall, and then in there you see the 12 of Jay Barker. The 48 of Richard Fridge has made his way up to third. and behind him is Nathan Lukak, and behind the 8 is the 67 of Isaac Redman. Behind Redman is the 77 of Derek Hamill, then the 24 of Jason Quall. As Lukak, he's gonna move the 8 to the high side, and Lukak is going to go to second place behind the 93 of Andrew Gorman. And 5 laps complete that time by. Just looking through the field here. That is the 48. That is, like I said, Richard Fridge, sorry. Eric Monaco, Jay Barker, the 04 of Jonathan Wong. Behind him is the 45 of Stephen Carmona. You see, that's the 2 of Max Anderson, the 62. That's Diego Yepes, 59 down there. Is Austin Rogers, the 83. Behind him is Rebecca Tyler. That's the 18 of Ember Ross, 51 Vitian Jones. Then 9 of Tyson Conway. The 63 of Jay Jefferson. The 54 of Arlo Jones. That's Ashton Steinbach in the Navy car. The 71 there, that green and white. That's Ryan Dunn. TJ Smith fell back. Yeah, both TJ Smith, the 41 of Caleb Campbell, and the 29 of Stuart Grattan fell back a little bit of ways. There's Liam McDonald. 39 is Juan Garcia. The 21, the yellow Ford right here, that is Kelly Lee. Behind her, that's Jack Porkins. So, that is a little bit through the field here. And while we were looking at cars through the field, the 24 of Jason Quall has gone to the lead with Jonathan Wong in the 04. Behind those two is the 45 of Stephen Carmona. And we're going to have 8 laps complete this time by the 04. Looking for the lead, but the 24 will get credited for leading that lap. And the 04 is going to go to the lead here on lap 9. 9 of 24 laps complete here at Daytona. Carmona looking underneath the 04 for the lead, and he's going to have the lead here. Looking at cars at the rear of the field, that's Kenny Washington, Stephen Thompson, Yumi Matsumoto. There's the 9 of Isaac Nichols, 04 of William Brock, the 29 of Stuart Grattan. So those are some cars at the rear of the field. Almost 83 of Rebecca Tyler and the 18 of Emma Ross. They've made their way up into the top 5, and they have pushed that 59 of Austin Rogers to the high side. And behind the 18 of Ross is Etienne Jones. Tyson Conway is still up in the top 10. Well, he's made his way back to the top 10, I should say. Behind Conway is the 63 of Jay Jefferson. we're gonna be almost halfway this time by, and there is the two of Max Anderson. He has gone to the lead with help of the 83, but the 83 is trapped on the high side. Here comes Etienne Jones. And behind Jones is Anderson's teammate, Jay Jefferson. Oh, goes the 51 and the 63, looking to make a move under the 2. Scar. And the 51 of Etienne Jones is now to the lead. Etienne Jones won the final race of season 1, so he knows what it takes to win at a restrictor plate race. That was at Talladega last season. And Etienne Jones now in the lead here. So, since we are halfway through, here is where everyone is running. Here is 1st through 28th. And here is 29th down through 41st. Jay Durrell, surprisingly, is currently running in 41st. So that is surprising for him and probably Fitzwater Racing. Meanwhile, while we were looking at where everyone was running, Jay Jefferson took the lead, and now he's trying to hold off the 81 of Liam McDonald and the 84 of Jack Porkins. Jay Jefferson was the last driver to grab a spot on a team before we started racing here at Daytona, and there goes Jack Porkins underneath the 81 of Liam McDowell for second. But yeah, Jay Jefferson, we were almost ready to start racing at Daytona. Then all of a sudden, the 63 got a driver, and that was Jay Jefferson, so he just barely made it for Daytona. And the 84 behind him, and that is Jack Porkins. That team won the championship last season with Elijah Gordon. And Julio Season Racing would love to repeat here in Season 2 as the champions. Right now, their 84 is running in second. Jack Porkins looking underneath the 63. Has a run. Kelly Lee in the 21 moves down behind Porkins. And Porkins will get to the lead here. 15 laps complete at Daytona. Yeah, Jack Porkins was one of the 5 drivers for Fitzwater Australia Racing in the first season of the Samsung Series. Porkins was also running for Rookie of the Year, and he did also make the chase, but he finished in the bottom of the chase last season. So, but right now, things starting off the way that he would want, and that is leading the Daytona 500. But now Jack has to play defense for the next 7 laps. You can do it. It is possible, but it's not going to be easy for that 84 to stay out in front. He did have a big lead, which really wasn't a good thing because that allows everyone else to get a run on him. But Porkins is able to hold off the 13 and the 41 on the bottom. Porkins able to block the top and the bottom there. Over Caleb Campbell. Oh, pit stops here. Caleb Campbell led a bunch of cars down the pit road. Almost kind of weren't expecting pit stops here, especially at that moment. We had 7 laps to go, but these guys they need gas, at least gas. But going back up to Jack Porkins, if Porkins can stay out here another lap and put everyone 1 lap down, then that would put him in a very good position to win this race. So, will Porkins pit this time by, or will he stay out and put everyone that just pitted a lap down? No, he is coming to pit road. So Jack Porkins, Arlo Jones behind him, and the 6 of TJ Smith are currently first, second, and third. Let's see what Jack Porkins takes. Is it just going to be gas? Yes, it is. Now the question is, will Porkins? Oh, there goes Porkins. I believe the 54 beat Porkins off pit road. We're gonna see where he cycles through. We're gonna look at the 41 of Caleb Campbell. Where did Campbell? Oh, where is Campbell? There is Campbell coming across start finish line. Where is Campbell gonna merge? Where is he in the 21 gonna merge? There's the 81. There's the 62. There's the 6. There's the 84 of Jack and the 51 of Etienne Jones. Is Jack up to speed? No, he is not. So Caleb Campbell will overlap, both he and the 21 will overlap the 84. So will the 45. As Sporkins trying to manage to get up to speed, but I think this will work out best for Arlo Jones. He's already up to speed, and if he stays on to the bottom, he's gonna make them. He's gonna make the 3 cars behind him split him. Caleb Campbell to the lead. Kelly Lee to second. Arlo Jones, can he stay with these 3 cars? Yes, he will. He'll get behind the 21. Now Caleb Campbell started on the front row. Or in the top 5. I forgot where he started. But he's now up to first after pit stops. Kelly Lee looking underneath Campbell for the lead. 3 laps to go. Kelly Lee moves Campbell to the high side. Jack Porkins, he was able to stay with his lead pack. Porkins, he will be able to get past Campbell, so Campbell moves to the rear of this 5-car pack. Carmona looking underneath Arlo Jones for second place. But the driver on point is the 21 of Kelly Lee. Porkins, he has managed to get to second place. There's Jay Durrell, he's running all by himself in 41st. So Jack Porkins, who... Oh, I was going to say he was leading before the green flag pit stops. He put himself in a position to get back the lead and win the race, but here comes Campbell underneath him for second. While Kelly Lee continues to hold on to this lead. Kelly Lee driving her own car. Can she hold on to win the race? And the thing about Kelly Lee in her own car is the fact that she has no teammates. That is a one car operation for Lee herself. So if she can hold on and win this race, then that will be very great for that driver. So Porkins looking underneath the 41 for second. Jack Porkins back to second place as final lap this time by for Kelly Lee. Can she hold off Jack Porkins, Carmona, and Caleb Campbell, as well as Arlo Jones? 5-car battle for the win. Carmona, he's looking out on Porkins for second. This is what Kelly Lee needs. Kelly's got to get to the bottom right now. She cannot afford to let that 45. Oh, never mind the 45. He's gonna have his hands full with Caleb Campbell, and I think that will be enough for Lee. Coming to the checkered flag. Kelly Lee has the lead, but it won't be enough. Kelly Lee will win the first race of Samsung Series Season 2. And Caleb Campbell will be second, Jack Porkins third, Arlo Jones fourth, Stephen Carmona fifth, sixth, Derek Hamill sixth, Yumi Matsumoto seventh, Isaac Nichols eighth, Max Anderson ninth, Addison Steinbach and 10th, Isaiah Redmond. Isaac Redmond, I'm sorry. See, there is first through 28th, where everyone finished among that group. Then, looking back through the tail end of the field, Jay Durrell obviously did not have the day that he wanted, finishing 41st. Also, this is pretty big because if we have more than 42 cars, then Eric Monaco, who's currently 24th, not no Eric, yeah, actually no, that's Richard Fritsch in 24th. If we get more than 42 cars before race 2, then Eric Monaco 25th on down will have to be in a qualifying race to determine who would make the race, who would go home. But that only happens if we have more than 42 cars. So also right now, because this was only race 1, points are easy. Where you ended up is where you currently are in points. So Kelly Lee ends race 1 as our first points leader. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you all next.